Conferences are all about trade-offs and opportunity cost. So given the 1,000,001 things that look really exciting and you would love to go to, how do you weigh the trade-offs and decide what to go to and what not to go to? Well, in order to get the most out of a conference and stay sane by not trying to do everything at the same time, despite the fact that it's impossible, what you can do is make a plan. So I know this is not a revolutionary idea, but one way of categorizing your goals for each event can help you decide whether it's really getting the most out of each thing that you may decide to go to. So, for example, there are two types of goals that you can have for an event, and sure, there might be a lot of reasons that you've come to this conference, but they really break down to two types of goals. And those are learning goals, where you're acquiring some new set of knowledge or skill, something that you don't have a lot of experience in already. Maybe you're adding to your toolkit of problem solving so that you can find the solution to something that you've been muddling over at home, and now you've finally found that expertise that is the last piece of your puzzle. So that's one type of goal, learning goals. And then the other type of goal is an interpersonal goal. This is meeting a new person, a new people, someone who can help you further your career. So there's no shame in that. Someone who is in a domain that you'd like to collaborate with, any sort of meeting a new person that will benefit you in some way. So your goals can be either a real learning goal or an interpersonal goal. So let's say, for example, you're planning to go to a conference, you're an expert in cognitive behavioral therapy, and you see that at the same time, oh no, this always happens, there's two things that you would really love to go to. One is a CBT workshop, and the other is a digital health tool workshop. And you've also been thinking to yourself, wouldn't it be cool if I could incorporate some sort of digital version of CBT into my practice? So you see these two things, and then how do you decide which is the right one to go to? Well, what do you think? Unless there's someone who you would really benefit from meeting at the CBT event, the answer is probably the digital health tools workshop. And you would really be making the wrong decision if you went to the CBT workshop as a learning goal. You're probably not going to learn that much in that situation. However, in the digital health tools workshop, you might learn quite a bit. So I would like to challenge you to put together this plan, go through each of the conflicting events that you're trying to choose between, and figure out, does it fulfill an interpersonal goal, or does it fulfill a learning goal, a real learning goal? And there's no cheating. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take a little bit of time, but if you set aside an hour tonight, you'll really thank yourself for it. That's all.